Hey, this is Jinzuro here, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now, I know currently we have to wait I guess possibly a few days until the trebuchet is built. It didn't exactly say how long we're supposed to be able to wait for the trebuchet to be, well, no, I think he did, no, he did say a few days, so I'm guessing 3 days. So I'm guessing I should go ahead and do a bit of maintenance on my my armor and such. Yeah. Of course it'd be raining. I don't know where Sir Divish is. I'll talk to this guy and confirm everything.
Greetings. What business have you?
Master Fafar, how's the trebuchet construction going?
Much better now that I have Master Kaiser to help me. Although, to be quite honest, it's more a case of me helping him. I'm taking note and learning as I go.
Next time round, you'll be the siege master.
I rather hope there won't be a next time.
Okay, maybe I need to talk to, actually, where is Kaiser? Where's Conrad? Conrad's supposed to be building the trebuchet. I'm guessing maybe they're... What is it telling me? Let's wait until the trebuchet is finished. Alright, I'm gonna go to the other camp and see if, oh. There's a camp here too. Wait a minute. Pretty sure I went to this one before. Yeah, Pebbles. Come on. Which one's the closest? Facing the opposite direction, so it's this one over here. Yeah, because maybe there's something more I need to do with this herbalist over here. Because she is the closest one to the encampment. She's up. Good.
Would you teach me something about medicinal herbs?
Are you serious? You want me to teach you after what you did here?
What did I do? Not that I think I'm going to need the Bane. Oh, put on grass. More hair dog. There, I have too much potion. I'm gonna take the doll maker too. Okay, where's that book? I still have Carol's commission. reach a level you need to be able to use this book. Naturally. Okay, so let's go to the other camp over here. Come on, Pebbles. Stop playing with that wood. We gotta see if we can talk to Sir Divish or see actually where Conrad is. Wait, what's going on here? Where are you? You just a regular villager? Okay, obviously they're using this area to build it. Why am I stuck? Trebuchet. Nah, you're just a woodcutter. Nah, I can't climb up that. Okay, let's just go around. Okay, they're definitely taking down everything here for the trebuchet. Oh yeah, I gotta go further. More pebbles. Wrong camp. We gotta ride through here. Might have to go around. I think there's like a cliff edge over here. Yeah, we're going around, Pebbles. That's death. Maybe not for an immortal horse like you, but Henry rather not break his legs. Okay, good. So. Alright, good. Here we go. Maybe he's over here. Blacksmith. Blacksmith over here? It'd be nice if we could make our own weapons. Okay, let's see if we can find everyone else and talk to them, see what's going on.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Still, I reckon they should have put more effort into opening the
What's
gates.
this guy on the run for? Oh, it's Bernard.
God save. What can I do for you?
What is your impression of Master Keezer?
Sir Hanush thinks he's insane. He's crazed as one of those dung-smeared fools reciting the New Testament backwards in the street.
But what do you think?
Sometimes I think a little craziness is no bad thing. Master Keezer's seen and lived through a lot in his time in foreign lands. And those rockets he was talking about.
It all sounds like the babbling of a madman.
Maybe. But I'd like to see them. Shooting off. Screaming through the sky like comets. I'm sure they'd be a sight to behold.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't have time for training right now. I'm pretty much good on that. Who are we missing? We're missing somebody. I mean, I know Sir Divish, or Sir Hainish rather, I know he travels back and forth between the camps. Actually, where's Capon? Like, Capon disappeared, and then he came back. He didn't come back. I didn't see him since the hunting trip until we had to sneak into Talmberg. That's the main camp I was at. So where is... I don't know who's camping out over there, but... I still haven't seen Sir Hainish. Or Lord Hainish, rather. Last time I saw him, he was walking along this pathway, so... Oh! Speak of the devil. Come here.
Welcome, Henry.
Okay, so I guess I can't talk to him. He didn't say how long we have to wait for this trebuchet to be built. Unless they're over here building it right outside the wall here. Now these guys over here are just still popping off arrows. I'm thinking we just literally wait, so I'm just gonna lay down somewhere and skip the time. I don't know where Conrad is.
And a good thing too. Nothing against Master Tobias, but building war.
I guess I don't know where they're building it at. I thought they might have been over here with the woodcutters. I mean, that would make sense. I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep. Okay, so it did say a few days. Wait, I get nourishment from sleeping too? I did see that jump up. He said wait until it's done, so I guess I'm just gonna sleep and eat until the thing is built.
Good day, Henry.
Also over here keeping watch. I don't think I have any food to work with. I'll do. Nah. Let's let a whole day go by. I'm pretty sure when it's time for the attack, they'll just cut off the time and move straight into the cutscene. This random guy.
Good health to you.
How are things with you?
I wish it was all over and done with.
Don't we all? Let's pray we finish it soon.
I've never been in a
How are
siege,
you, Henry?
but I hear it can last weeks or even months.
How are things with you?
I thank the Lord I'm still alive and well.
So do I. Others haven't been so fortunate.
Now cook me some boar meat. Cook the cabbage. Oh no, you burned the cabbage. Wait, did it cook the cabbage? Boiled cabbage, ah, I see. Alright, there we go. Some more food from the pot.
God be with you.
How are things with you?
I'm worried. I've a bad feeling about all this.
How's that?
I couldn't say. I just feel it in my guts. Like when you eat something bad and you have to keep running to the outhouse. Or maybe I ate something bad.
You did indeed. Where's the torch here? Nope, same dialogue. Oh, okay, I see. It's a little more built up now.
God bless you. What troubles you?
That's nice though. They show the progress. So I'll go ahead and get some sleep. So yeah, we literally have to wait till it's built. Gotta get my energy taken care of. Oh, we're done. Go and watch the trebuchet test.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
They're only going to be able to hit one spot, so I hope he has it worked out. Oh, don't tell me they're going to have me doing more running around. They're really trying to milk this ending. Oh no.
Move! Move! God damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish! Sir! They're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek, and they're very close.
Havel Medic. He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him.
I knew it. I called it. One thing after another. Just when you think it's about to be over. Let's just fire the trebuchet at them. I mean, I hope they put wheels on the thing so we can turn it around.
Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
The sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here, and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Talmberg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talmberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
Man.
My part in the battle, sir. I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander, but many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is...
Ah.
Sir, do you really think I'm someone the men could look up to?
Henry, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't even be here today. And everyone knows that. Except you, it seems. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short rein and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rete.
Oh boy. I don't know about all this.
If you thought you'd be spending the whole season sitting on your arse playing dice and swilling ale, you were sadly mistaken. Havel Medic is bearing down on us with his band of goat dogs.
Okay, where are we supposed to be going? Okay, we're supposed to be going over here. Yeah, there you are, Pebbles. Oh, we got a job to do.
We'll drain their blood.
Come on, we can get up this. Alright, so I think we need to get down here to where the water is. No way, yeah, that's that cliff edge. No, Pebbles, other way. I don't have to constantly go around. Excuse me. Still a cliff edge. Nah, it's not too bad. You can do this, Pebbles. You got this. Okay. There we go. Alright, down here. Here's the area where... Oh, there they go. Oh, good. I was about to pop a savior snap, so they saved me the trouble.
Not yet. Hold. Hold. Easy, man.
Fuck. There's a lot.
Easy. Easy.
Fuck, there's a lot of them.
Just a little longer.
If I live through this day, I swear I'll take my honor to the altar.
Damn it! They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
It's going down now. Oh, wow. It popped me right in the face when I came down. Let's go. Oh, this guy's pretty good. Was pretty good. Oh, he is old guy. You know what? Come on. Let's get it out. Let's get it out. Bam! Right in the back. Oh, yeah, he saw me. Oh, what the? Come on. Come on, attack me. Oh, this guy's pretty good. I got 3. Come on, get out of the bush, Henry. Alright, let's back over here. Get him. Oh wait, what? Got him. Got him. These guys are way more able-bodied. What's this guy doing?
To the bridge! We have to help them!
Let's do this. Let's go. Alright, he's down. Who's this other guy? Done. These guys taking it to the hill. Oh, he got me good. Did we do it? We're good. We clean.
Here's their leader.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan.
Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
This fight ain't over. Oh, a new level in strength. Family values. Pretty sure I probably gotta pop them. Oh, I guess I don't have to pop a marigold. Pebbles, where you at? Pebbles, where are you? Wait, what? Oh, just appeared out of nowhere. Wait, what? Oh, what? Pebbles, what are you doing? Are you serious? You playing this now, Pebbles? You know what? Fine. Just gotta run it like everybody else. Come on, Henry, you got this. Are you really not gonna let me ride? Ah, you gotta be kidding me. We're not even in the battle. Fine, you know, you stay here, Pebbles. Let it be known, Pebbles will betray you in the end. I don't know how many times I'm still gonna catch up with these guys. Actually, did I get... No, I didn't get the point to anything. Alright, get your breath back, Henry. Get your breath back. Alright, good. Or maybe they did that so you don't... Well, I can still get far ahead of them by just running. Where's my piercing? Oh, I need a piercing area. There we go. Got him. Oh, we are going up top. Come on, Henry, move it, move it, move it. Oh, there we go. Got him. Oh, come on.
Now we got them.
Just pop these guys with the arrow.
At them. Fight them.
Bam.
Cut them down.
Got him. That's the last guy here. I'm just gonna plug him full of arrows. Oh, there's more over here. Let's go. Don't stand in my way, guy. Come on. Oh, we're good. That's pretty tough. That one guy hit him with 5 arrows. He is still trying to fight. Ooh.
Well,
The damage isn't too serious.
so we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore, son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Rested, I probably need to do a little maintenance on my equipment. Okay, so join the debriefing tent. First things first. Let's get the armor and everything else worked on. Do I care about this stalwart? I really don't. I don't think I have to worry about the tailoring all too much. Yeah, I'll use the small one on this. Oh, okay. Alright, good. Got my equipment all fixed up. I need some more arrows. It's more for long distance. Oh yeah, wounding arrow. Wounding arrow would be perfect, actually. Oh, right. I didn't have a helmet on. That's fine. Henry doesn't need a helmet. Yeah, let's put that away. So, where are we going? Must be here. I think my health is fine. Yeah, my health is fine. I do need to eat, though. Just get some of this boiled cabbage.
Start talking, or make your peace with God.
Do your worst. I won't betray my lord.
I wonder if this guy is the other one's son.
Just the man I want. This fool would rather hang than sing. You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of him.
Oh, I would have drank a bard potion if I knew I needed to talk to this guy.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them.
Huh. 1819. Okay, so I'm good with the threatening.
Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
Okay. That wasn't too bad.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
Mm-hmm.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit?
True enough.
How did you meet him?
What's that got to do with anything?
I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You'd never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
We're gonna have to choose which one we save. Definitely won't be Lady Stephanie. After we had our little moment, she stopped talking to me entirely.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hamish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Watch they pop him with an arrow. I think that's Toth's son. I mean, we already took care of Toth's reinforcements, so he's not getting help from them, and he knows that.
Sir Istvan!
What is it? Did our neighborly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
Why did Sunrise look like he was enjoying himself?
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell. I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Wait, so how are we gonna handle this? We definitely gonna have to break in there.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father? Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst? Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanish. All right. We'll let the men rest a while, and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
It's like one thing after another. And all I want to do is take out
Henry,
Toth.
I'm glad you came.
Are you now? Oh, so I guess it's about starting the siege. I'm ready to start the siege. Can I talk to Hanish here? No? Okay, am I good on everything? Oh, excuse me. Wow. Oh. Well, I already did the maintenance on my equipment, so where did he? Out the way for a second. Oh, there he is. Alright, let's get this over with.
I'm glad you came.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
But, sir, I have no idea how.
Master Keyser and Master Fafar have prepared everything. There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next.
Alright, Robard. What's going down?
God save. What can I do for you?
There was precious little in it, and we could have lost everything.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. And in the end, they're nothing but a bunch of filthy cutthroats. They're sneak thieves and assassins. But does that make them real soldiers?
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and stab him in the back. Personally, I'd rather face a proper soldier.
Because you know just who you're up against. That's probably why Toth is giving us such a hard time.
Welcome.
Oh, well, why'd they tell me to go talk to this guy? I can just pull the lever, right? Oh, or am I supposed to?
God bless you. What troubles you?
We came just in time, didn't we?
Quite. I thought my last hour had come. But Lord Capon came to our defence and fought like a lion. I'd say he's growing into a proper nobleman at last.
I think more people will be changing their minds about him.
They should. I owe him my life. God bless him.
Wait, how's everybody else keeping their stuff clean? Is there a bathhouse near here that I don't know about? Or there's that bathhouse, but nobody's present there. Yeah, a little more to the left. Actually, that's not too bad. Yeah. So, is that actually aiming towards the door? I don't know.
Huh? Hey!
Alright, let's get this loaded. He's got like, ugh.
What is it?
Wait, where did that other rock come from?
Good day, Henry.
I can pull this lever now, right? Where's the lever? Oh, I guess I talk to him now.
Is something the matter?
A few of them have taken to their heels. If they stop in Kutenberg, I'll be glad enough. But I fear they may have other plans.
If those were the best of Istvan's men, they could be lurking in the woods. They'll probably wait to attack us at the worst possible moment.
My fear exactly. I won't breathe easy until Toth is hanging from the gate. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to know the woods at my back are clear. Can I count on you?
Of course, Sir Robart. Would you like me to bring back their gear as evidence they're dead?
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even have to do the killing, just let me know where you find them and that'll be that. There's no need for you to get hurt in the process.
Okay, so... Wait, so... I guess there's a camp over here, but I mean... I'm guessing there's somewhere... this forested area. Wait, did he actually need me to look into this, or... Are you good now, you traitor's horse? Pick a battle and you just... up and cut down pebbles. Okay, so if these guys are here, they're in the forest somewhere. There's no telling where they're held up. If they're waiting. I thought I saw somebody there for a second. I can't imagine they would be... I could see them hiding here in the woods. But I can't imagine them being too close. I saw something for a second. Can't imagine them being too close. I'm thinking maybe here where this fire is. Hey, Pebbles. Get a hold of yourself. So it's right over here to, the flame is noted. See if there may be a camp over here. Okay, there's a camp.
Just want to eat and sleep. Fuck.
Is he the only one here? No, I see another guy over there. I don't see anybody else. Let me put my helmet on. This helmet makes a lot of noise. I didn't even hear anything until I put this stuff on.
I want to rob here.
I think it's just a regular bandit. Yeah, it is just a regular bandit. Seriously, get over these rocks. I don't think anyone heard me stab him. It's one down. Let's go get his friend over here. Looks like it's just two of them. Let's see his friend over here. Sounds like he's talking to somebody. Unless he's talking to himself.
Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
You should have stayed home. I think that was it. It's literally just two bandits here. I heard somebody for a moment. Doesn't seem to be anybody else. Alright, let's just get this thing over with. I don't think there is anything else. I mean, he mentioned people, but not really anyone else out here. It's just some bandits. Usually they give like a general area if there actually, you know, is someone to worry about. Let's go, Pebbles. I'm getting a new horse after this. Pebbles, you betrayed my trust. Everything we've been through. When it mattered the most, you left me behind. Well, he didn't exactly leave me, he just threw me off multiple times. Alright, let's go back to Robar, just get this thing settled. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Can I just pull the lever now? Yep.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Henry's coming to fire.
What is it?
Yeah, direct hit.
I found a camp.
Well done. Tell me where it is and I'll pass the information on.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back.
Oh, that's it? Until the 2-day bombardment is finished. I don't know what that means, Pebbles. It's time for a little maintenance. We need to, what area has the closest, I guess the closest, which is closest, Ledechko or, yeah, Ledechko would be closest. That's the closest bathhouse. So I gotta wait 2 days to kick this off. What? I thought you said 2 days. Okay, that was a bit weird. Okay, there should be a, oh good, the bathhouses are right here. They do have a tailor and a blacksmith. Okay, good. So Taylor's right behind me. So we have Taylor's place here. Ooh. She was straight watching me. You didn't see nothing. You have in here. Take that tailor's kit.
hope I can be of help to you, knight.
I'll take all your kits. Thank you. Alright. Alright, Pebbles, lead to the bathhouse. It'll be right here. Actually, we should get to the blacksmith first. That's the tanner there. Oh, blacksmith's right here.
Though you'd be better off going for a good scrub. You stink like a badger.
Yes, I imagine so. Take all of these and this. Yeah, that's enough for me. Okay, nothing to repair. You see nothing. Alright, shut this door. Oh. Is it in here? No, it's right here. Oh wow, it must be the trebuchet. Is it in here? Shut that door. No, it's not in here. It's in here with her. Alright, I can't save it right here. I don't think there's anyone outside. Alright, did you hear anything? Nope. Perfect. Okay, I don't see anything about the... Must be in his pocket. Just take him in the house before someone sees us. Crouch in. He did have a piece of sheep's sword. Not that I can get the rest of the pieces. Better look out for me, Pebbles. Wait. Did I hear somebody? Oh.
Let's hope there's no trouble today.
just keep walking. Keep walking. Good. Let's see what's in here. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'll take all that. Oh, good. I need some more arrows, too. And some more wounding arrows. Alright, perfect. Alright, now we can go to the bathhouse.
I'd like to order something here.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds. Then a hot bath and laundering my clothes.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
Now I got a little bit richer. I got another piece of the Sheba sword. Then we can't do anything with it. And I got my clothes taken care of. Pretty sure I wasn't wounded. That armor is actually pretty good for protection.
Lovely. Nothing better than a hot
One more matter of business.
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
And what is it you'd like?
I'd like a private bath for 2.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
Now with that business concluded, we can ride back to Talmberg and just wait for the day of the siege.
This is a bathhouse, not a brothel.
Nevertheless, a whore is a whore.
Well. Alright, Pebbles, let's go. Alright, I'm gonna head back to Talmberg. Oh yeah, I'm hated in Ledechko. What? Really? Who would have noticed? There was no one to notice anything. Okay, I think what I'll do is, since it's supposed to be the next day, let me go ahead and get my torch out. That's what I'm talking about. Like, no one saw a thing, and yet I still get the effects as though they did. Sir Divish.
Greetings. What do you need?
How do you like Master Keezer, Sir Divish?
How do I like him? As if it's not enough to hurl giant boulders at my castle, he wants to throw kegs of gunpowder.
I understand, but he has to do something.
Those boulders could hit my wife, and if they don't get her, the gunpowder could burn her to death along with Sir Radzig.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. I know how you feel. I feel much the same. When we're done, what state will my castle be in? What will I do if the worst happens? What... enough of that. Better to spend my time in prayer than worry.
We made it in the nick of time.
We failed. That serpent from Valdic gave us the slip. I should have known he'd have his fingers in it all. If only I could catch him.
Would you kill him?
Maybe. But before that, I'd throw him in the dungeon for a few years. See how much he enjoys it. Still, the best I'll be able to do is lodge a complaint against him when the king returns, and just thinking about it gets my gall. And my arm's killing me. Damn it!
I've arranged for a priest to come. He promised to take care of the people around here.
Thank you, Henry. Lifting the spirit can help us all.
I got hold of a sawbones to take care of our wounded.
Thank you. Most of them have already lost their homes. Their lives are all they have left.
Okay, I guess that's the matter of talking to Sir Divish about. Ishri and Norsemen are actually pretty good right now. Pretty sure I don't need this torch. I'm all cleaned up, so I'll do is I'll just stand for 21 hours. Then I can get into bed afterwards. After I'll eat some food, get in the bed, and sleep till morning, and then everything should be set. So,
God save you, Henry.
Let's get some food. There, I got myself a little fat on the food. I will sleep for 12 hours. If they don't wake me up. Generally, if I hit the time that I need to get to, they'll just wake me up. Oh. Or do I need to wait another day?
Henry, I'm glad you came.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarding? You came too soon.
Okay, I came too soon. So I have to wait it out till the next morning. now he's expecting me. Are we going with a night raid now? Okay, so let's eat some boiled cabbage. Now he's expecting me.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvan's a stubborn bastard.
Alright, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I have to deal with something first.
Okay, so I guess
right.
we can
Don't keep us waiting too long.
Are we prepared to lay siege?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until...
Okay, so that's just a repeat.
Deal with...
All right.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'd rather do this in the morning. So, give me some more. No, I guess there's nothing to eat in a pot, so. Let me stuff myself on some food here. I'm gonna sleep till morning. 7 in the morning will do it. There'll be plenty of light outside. You don't have to worry about a night raid. My game will be saved. We can jump right into this. And hope that nothing else happens to deter. I've been waiting to lay siege to this place I don't know how long. Or rather, I've been waiting to take this guy out for I don't know how long. Okay. Alright, let's get this over and done with.
Are we prepared to lay siege?
There's no reason. You won't have enough.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on 2 fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keyser claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whoresons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? Istvan must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades, and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
I'm going to be using these wounding arrows. It does make me wonder if they're going to make some sort of DLC for this game. Alright, now I gotta storm the walls. Gotta make sure I have my wounding arrows on too. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait. I don't think I actually... No, I have it on. Okay, good. Let's go.
Shield, for fuck's sake! Cover yourselves! Wait till they raise the ladders!
Let's do this. I saw you. Go ahead, stick your head back out. Come on. Ah, I missed him. I'd rather get this end over here. Let these guys go first. What the? Whoa! The guy just got up here.
Smash them! Clear those battle boats!
Bam! Get him. Oh, he's down. Next. Oh wow, I took that guy out pretty good. Guess we're going this way.
Smash them! Clear those battle boats!
Oh, they just popped out of nowhere. Come on. It's kind of hard. Got him. Down. He's still alive. Ah, missed it. Hit the wall. Good job, man. Keep going. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
We've got them! And now from the south! We'll charge them from the rear!
Got him. Right in the hand. Ah. In the heart. Oh no, come on. We got this. Alright, we got him. Let's go. I got one guy left. It's too much. It's too jerky. Stop moving around so much. You know what? Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Got 2 perks.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir,
You're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then, he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none.
And without honor, we are nothing.
Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Oh, what if Lord Radzig was in on it with them? He was a little bit too happy earlier.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish.
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry.
For what?
For letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go!
And douchebags.
Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Oh, what if we find out his father's working with him? That would be a twist. I mean, last time Sir Radzig conveniently escaped the first time when he was trapped in the castle due to weather conditions. Whoa, 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 whoa.
This is quite a turnaround, isn't it?
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
What should I say to him?
Don't worry, it'll come to you. You'll see.
Okay, since I got, I've been loading up on perks. I think I'm only gonna get a mule out of this. Yeah. You're able to put on your armor so cleverly that its real weight is 1/3 lighter than it actually weighs. Wow. In sunny weather, the glint of your armor will dazzle everyone so much you'll be taken for a noble knight and have. Well, I'll go with knight and shining army. Okay, horsemanship. The horse will never throw you outside of combat. Get a 50% damage bonus in amount of combat. You increase your chance of staying his head off if an opponent tries to unhorse you. Your horse will extremely escape in storms and will shot less in other weather. Yeah, I think I'll go with jockey. Wait, what? What? What happened? What the? Why is he in here? Come on. Seriously? I can't believe this. Pebbles, why? I gotta catch up to this guy. There he is. Come on. Seriously, Pebbles.
The way you found Tom, sneaking into Brannick all on your own. Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal.
What are you doing?
Wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
What the?
What will you do now?
Where's he going? Way this guy rides his horse.
What do you think? Will Toth keep his word?
He's a noble, right?
Yes. So am I.
So Radzig will be there.
What is he doing? Why did he stop? I don't think he knows how to ride a horse.
There's no sign of them. Move on. There! I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
Are you alright, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
Well, he knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Marquardt von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Oh man, so okay. Whoa.
You're doing well, son.
Father.
Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go. No. What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzik wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Wait, so it's like, is this like opening up for like what's after the end game stuff that we can do? I hope so. I hope it opens it up so I can find that guy and get the sword back. Because that would just be too perfect. Oh, it's the epilogue. It's different. The other castle doing a job. So I guess we should go ahead and handle this final touch of business. Guess I'll do a little touch up of my armor here. touched up. And the only other thing I need to get done would be, yeah, the tailor kit. There we go. Where are we? Oh, okay, we're here. Oh, wait, does that mean we're going to this tower here? Oh no, that's on the other end. Let's go ahead and fast travel over here. Oh. I guess I just need to show up. It's important to wait after the credits. You never know what you might get.
Ah, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur, that King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed. But to surrender it means giving up great privileges, too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas has invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergholf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Bergholf is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghof, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghof know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, your grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghof at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghof would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
and I'll send Sir John here to Kutenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
No.
I expect it would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Lipa.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
Oh, what isn't really the issue. The question is how.
Oh, there he is.
We need to learn where they stand on liberating
So,
the king.
it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes. I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in power, things had never been so good. Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with governing Moravia. But instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years, and now Sigismund's fallen out with Wenceslas. Wenceslas also had another brother, the youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned. They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave of Moravia. I admit I don't know what to make of him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And now suddenly, he's reversed his position. I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on him. But he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
I'm a bit concerned so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas. You knew him, didn't you? What's he really like?
Well, there's no straightforward answer to that question. He certainly makes a great hunting and drinking companion, but he can be very fiery and impetuous when things don't go how he'd like them. He never had much of a head for high office. He finds it tiresome. But once a man's grasped the scepter, it's hard to let it go again. You can't just abscond. You've seen for yourself what happens when he disappears for a few months. Better a bad but legitimate king than a bloody war over the throne.
Who is this Prokop that Jobst spoke of?
Jobst's brother, the king's cousin. He and Jobst warred over Moravian supremacy for years. Then they were allies for a while, betrayed Wenceslas and sided with Rupert of the Palatinate. But after Sigismund abducted Wenceslas, Prokop fomented a revolt against him, and Sigismund had him captured. Politics. Make of it what you will. I, for one, can't make head or tail of it most of the time.
The League of Lords and that Bergov we're off to see. Who are they exactly?
The lords of the powerful houses. Heinrich of Rosenberg, Otto of Berghof, Heinrich of Radetz, and others. They're unhappy with the way their influence declined after Wenceslas surrounded himself with the lesser orders of nobility. They abducted the king years ago and made him bow to their will. They got away with it that time, and now they've joined forces with Sigismund and done it again. But now it seems that Sigismund's behavior is starting to rub them up the wrong way, so they may well be thinking twice. We'll see what Berghof has to say.
I don't know all that much about Sigismund.
He's the king's younger brother and king of Hungary in his own right. 7 years ago, he led a crusade against the Turks and was defeated at Nicopolis. Some say it was due to the recklessness of the French knights, most of whom were mercilessly slaughtered. Sigismund is ambitious and capable. He might well make a better ruler than Wenceslas, but he's arrogant, and to our misfortune, brutal. Not long ago, he himself was held captive by the Hungarian nobility. They dislike him as much as some of the Czech and German noblemen do his brother Wenceslas. Ironically, Wenceslas joined forces with Jobst to liberate him. And now this is how Sigismund repays his brother. There's no doubt about it, God does move in mysterious ways.
Rupert of the Palatinate. That's a name I hadn't heard before today.
Rupert is the Prince-Elector of the Palatinate.
What's a Prince-Elector?
The Prince-Electors are dignitaries of the Holy Roman Empire who have the right to elect the King of the Romans, who would then be crowned Holy Roman Emperor by the Pope. Rupert took the title for himself with the help of 3 other Prince-Electors, even though Wenceslas had already been appointed. Some of the nobility in the empire recognized Rupert's claim, but when he went to Rome to be crowned emperor, it turned into a fiasco. Now he's doing his utmost to get Wenceslas to acknowledge him, but so far without success. So, now we have 2 kings of the Romans. Jobst sided with Sigismund for a while, but now he's switched allegiance. He seems to do that quite a lot.
That young man, Sir John of Liechtenstein, why is he here?
The Liechtensteins are a powerful Austrian family with estates in Austria and Moravia. Sir John sits on Jobst's council. Since the king's being held captive in Vienna, I suppose it makes sense to have a powerful Austrian house as allies. It could be very useful.
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son. So what do you think?
Letter from Hamish, then.
Think I don't know what to think.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
Okay. Congratulations, you completed the main storyline. If you like, you can still embark on the side quests and activities or just wander the world. You can finish the game anytime by joining Sir Hans Capon's squad. Over here, Pebbles.
God be with you, Henry.
Well, before I do any of that, I think I want to go ahead and purchase a few things from the merchants, and I think I'll save the last bit of the epilogue for the final part of this game. Headlessness again. Should be open. And they're not open. Still closed. What time is it? It's still early in the morning. Oh, yeah, he's still closed. Yeah, I guess all the shops are still closed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the bathhouse. I'll handle the rest of that stuff when we come back. For the moment, it's best to go ahead and get cleaned up. Oh good, came just in time.
Greetings, Henry.
I'd like to order something here.
So what are you interested in?
A bit of everything. Heal my wounds, have a proper bath. Oh, and my garments are in need of laundering.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
Alright, I need to stop by the inn and get some savior snaps as well. Or actually, I can buy savior snaps for her, from her. But I'll leave that for when we come back. So me and Trader Pebbles are going to leave this here. And when we get back, we're going to see what's going down with this letter.